Ladies and gentlemen, today we delve into the fascinating life and career of one of the most influential actors of all time, Marlon Brando. Known for his extraordinary talent, rebellious spirit, and complex personal life, Brando left an indelible mark on the world of cinema. Early life and beginnings. Marlon Brando Jr. was born on April 3, 1924, in Omaha, Nebraska. He was the third child of Marlon Brando Sr. and Dorothy Pennybaker Brando. His father was a pesticide and chemical feed manufacturer, while his mother was an unconventional woman with a strong interest in the theater. Brando's early life was marked by turmoil, largely due to his parents' troubled marriage and his mother's alcoholism. Despite the challenges at home, Brando found solace in acting. After being expelled from several schools, he was sent to Shattuck Military Academy in Minnesota, where he first displayed his acting talent. However, his rebellious nature got him expelled from Shattuck as well. Moved to New York. An early career. In 1943, Brando moved to New York City to study acting under Stella Adler, one of the leading teachers of the Stanislavski system. Adler recognized Brando's raw talent and helped him hone his craft, emphasizing the importance of emotional truth in acting. Under her guidance, Brando developed a unique style that would revolutionize acting in America. Brando's first significant stage role came in 1947 when he starred as Stanley Kowalski in Tennessee Williams' play, A Streetcar Named Desire. His performance was electrifying and garnered widespread acclaim, setting the stage for his successful transition to film. Brando's film debut came in 1950 with The Men, in which he played a paraplegic war veteran. However, it was his reprisal of the role of Stanley Kowalski in the 1951 film adaptation of A Streetcar Named Desire that cemented his status as a Hollywood icon. Directed by Elia Kazan, the film showcased Brando's intense, raw performance and earned him his first Academy Award nomination. The golden years, the 1950s, were a golden era for Brando. He starred in a series of critically acclaimed films, including Viva Zapata, 1952, Julius Caesar, 1953, and The Wild One, 1953. However, it was his role in On the Waterfront, 1954, that won him his first Academy Award for Best Actor. Portraying Terry Malloy, a dock worker who stands up against corruption, Brando delivered one of the most memorable performances in cinematic history, highlighted by the famous line, "I could have been a contender," a period of decline and revival. Despite his success, Brando's career faced a decline in the late 1950s and 1960s due to a series of commercial failures and his growing reputation for being difficult to work with. Films like Sayonara, 1957, and Mutiny on the Bounty, 1962, failed to impress critics or audiences, and Brando's erratic behavior on set further tarnished his image. However, Brando made a spectacular comeback in 1972 with his role as Vito Corleone in Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather. His portrayal of the mafia patriarch was both nuanced and powerful, earning him his second Academy Award for Best Actor. This role re-established Brando as a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood. Later career and personal life. Brando continued to work in films throughout the 1970s and 1980s, delivering notable performances in Last Tango in Paris, 1972, Superman, 1978, and Apocalypse Now, 1979. Despite his continued success, Brando remained a complex and often controversial figure, known for his unpredictable behavior and outspoken views on various social issues. Brando's personal life was equally tumultuous. He was married 3 times and had numerous relationships, resulting in at least 11 children. His private life was marked by tragedy, including the murder trial of his son Christian and the suicide of his daughter Cheyenne. Activism and legacy. Beyond his acting career, Brando was a passionate activist. He was a vocal supporter of the civil rights movement and Native American rights. In 1973, he famously declined the Academy Award for Best Actor for The Godfather to protest Hollywood's portrayal of Native Americans. He sent Native American actress and activist Sacheen Littlefeather to the Oscars in his place, drawing significant attention to the issue. Brando's influence on acting cannot be overstated. His commitment to the Stanislavski method and his emphasis on emotional authenticity changed the landscape of American cinema. He inspired generations of actors, including Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Johnny Depp, who have all cited him as a major influence. Final years and death. In his later years, Brando lived a relatively reclusive life, although he continued to take on occasional acting roles. His health declined due to obesity and other medical issues, and he passed away on July 1, 2004, at the age of 80. despite the controversies and challenges that marked his life, Marlon Brando remains one of the most iconic and influential figures in the history of film. His groundbreaking performances, rebellious spirit, and unwavering commitment to his craft have left an indelible mark on the world of cinema, acting philosophy and method. One of the most notable aspects of Marlon Brando's career was his adherence to the method acting technique, which he learned under the tutelage of Stella Adler. Method acting, rooted in the Stanislavski system, emphasizes the actor's connection to the character's emotional experiences. Brando's ability to immerse himself fully into his roles set him apart from his contemporaries and brought a new level of realism to Hollywood. His performances in A Streetcar Named Desire and On the Waterfront showcased this commitment. Instead of merely reciting lines, Brando lived and breathed his characters, allowing audiences to experience their inner turmoil and motivations. This approach not only revolutionized acting but also paved the way for future generations of actors who sought to bring a deeper sense of authenticity to their roles. Iconic roles and filmography. While Brando's portrayal of Stanley Kowalski and Terry Malloy are often highlighted as career-defining roles, his filmography is rich with diverse characters that demonstrate his range and versatility. In The Wild One, 1953, Brando's portrayal of Johnny Strabler, a rebellious motorcycle gang leader, became an enduring symbol of 1950s counterculture. The film's famous line, "What are you rebelling against?" and Brando's response, "What have you got?" encapsulated the era's spirit of defiance. His role in Viva Zapata, 1952, where he played Mexican revolutionary Emiliano Zapata, displayed his ability to tackle complex historical figures with nuance and depth. In Julius Caesar, 1953, Brando's Mark Antony speech is still regarded as one of the finest examples of Shakespearean performance in cinema. Each role he took on was a testament to his unwavering dedication to his craft. Brando's influence on Hollywood. Marlon Brando's impact on Hollywood extends beyond his performances. He was one of the first actors to challenge the traditional studio system, asserting greater control over his career and the roles he chose. This independence allowed him to take on projects that resonated with him personally, often selecting roles that explored themes of social justice and human rights. Brando's activism was not limited to his professional choices. He was a staunch advocate for civil rights, participating in the March on Washington in 1963 and supporting Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. His commitment to Native American rights was highlighted by his refusal to accept the Oscar for The Godfather, a bold move that brought attention to the plight of Native Americans in the film industry and beyond. Personal struggles and triumphs. Despite his professional success, Brando's personal life was fraught with challenges. His tumultuous relationships and family tragedies often overshadowed his career achievements. His son Christian's involvement in a murder trial and the subsequent suicide of his daughter Cheyenne were deeply traumatic events that affected Brando profoundly. Brando's struggle with obesity and health issues in his later years also highlighted the personal battles he faced away from the public eye. Yet, despite these difficulties, Brando remained a resilient figure, continuing to work and contribute to the industry he loved. Brando's legacy. Marlon Brando's legacy is one of transformation and inspiration. He redefined what it meant to be an actor in Hollywood, prioritizing emotional truth and authenticity over traditional glamour. His willingness to tackle controversial roles and speak out on social issues set a precedent for future actors to use their platforms for advocacy. Brando's influence is evident in the work of actors like Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Leonardo DiCaprio, who have all cited him as a major influence. His performances continue to be studied and revered, serving as a masterclass in acting for aspiring performers. In summary, Marlon Brando was more than just an actor, he was a cultural icon who challenged norms, broke boundaries, and left an enduring legacy that continues to shape the world of cinema. His life, marked by both triumph and tragedy, is a testament to his extraordinary talent and unwavering spirit. As we conclude this exploration of Marlon Brando's life, it's clear that his contributions to film and society are immeasurable. His performances remain a benchmark for excellence in acting, and his commitment to social justice issues serves as a reminder of the power of celebrity to effect change. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the life and legacy of Marlon Brando. If you enjoyed this biography, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth stories about the lives of remarkable individuals. Until next time, keep exploring the incredible stories of those who have shaped our world.